Now on WECT News at 11.
We're digging deeper tonight, finding out how cuts to the military's tuition assistance program could impact those at local schools, plus the latest on efforts to save the program. I'm Ashley Kozakowski. Details in a live report coming up.
She should never work with kids again, ever.
Bad bus behavior. A driver is caught on camera doing something that ends up getting her fired. We'll show you what it is.
Spring officially started today, but spring weather, MIA. We'll see if there's any hope for warmer temperatures. WECT News at 11 starts now.
In high definition, where news comes first. This is WECT News at 11.
Team coverage on changes to education in North Carolina affects every student, but a possible raise for teachers.
First to WECT's Ashley Kozakowski following the latest proposed cuts to a program that helps veterans pay their tuition bills. Ashley?
Well, that's right. Some branches of the military are considering ending this program because of the federal sequestration. They could cut the program at the end of this semester. Here at CFCC, the Military Affairs Office is trying to prevent these cuts. They are angry about this possibility, but now we're finding out that these programs could end up being saved. Now, here's why. Today, North Carolina Senator Kay Hagan added an amendment to a spending bill that would restore the tuition assistance for service members. That bill passed the Senate. It's expected to pass the House. Here at CFCC, 24 students take advantage of that program. Bob Philpott heads the Veterans Affairs Office at the school. He says seeing the tuition help cut is upsetting.
This to me is a travesty. I mean, the people in uniform are been made promises, maybe not explicit promises, but they're told we're going to help you get your education. It's important to the military to have an educated workforce. So why do we do this? I can't answer that question, but to me it's wrong.
Meantime, Philpott has been working with students here who could lose their tuition, trying to get them scholarships, trying to find a way to keep them in school if this happens. But he says he is hopeful that efforts at the federal level will work to restore this program. Reporting live at CFCC, I'm Ashley Kozakowski, WECT News.
Thanks, Ashley. More changes to your child's education tonight. WECT's Michelle Lee continues our coverage, breaking down how Governor Pat McCrory's budget will affect our schools. Michelle?
That's right, Fran. Right now, the plan would add about 1,800 full-time teachers. They would get a 1% raise. There is some bad news with that, though. About 3,000 teaching assistant jobs would also be cut. Pat McCrory, our governor, says this is a very serious and tough budget, and he is concentrating on priorities right now, one of which, of course, is education. So this makes up more than half of his budget. It includes money for technology and tools to help keep schools safe. And while his party is praising McCrory, Democrats claim the governor's plan will actually hurt education, but he says this is what needs to be done.
But right now we're focusing on fixing a broken government, building an economy in North Carolina, and transforming education.
And this is where our schools come in. In his budget, McCrory is letting school districts decide if they want to pay for teacher positions or teacher assistants. Now, we know the governor also wants to cut about $135 million from the state's university system. It would put a freeze on in-state tuition, but that means that out-of-state tuition, students coming in from out-of-state could see a significant increase. So right now, lawmakers are going to have to take his plan into account and start working on the official budget. Of course, we will keep you posted. Live in the newsroom, Michelle Lee, WECT News.
And new right now, those cuts could impact another program here. Cape Fear Community College Marine Tech program could, some say, sink. School leaders are asking local lawmakers in Raleigh to help save it. The governor in his budget is proposing cutting the funding in half. A CFCC spokesman says that could destroy the program. Right now, 120 students are enrolled. Marine Tech grads end up working in fields like commercial fishing and shipping, and its 94% graduation rate. Getting a job is pretty high right out of school.
We're critical for the industry to be able to have trained workers, and that's what this program does. Bottom line, cutting the funding for this program is going to reduce the number of people that will be getting jobs.
CFCC leaders are reaching out to state leaders to fight those cuts. And by the way, the governor will actually be on the CFCC campus tomorrow. Leaders plan to talk to him about the proposal when he arrives.